What is good, everybody? It is July 20th, 2025, Sunday night, 5 p.m. That means it is time for film and box office news with the Council of Comics, episode 146, and we are doing Strange Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a film, you know.
You like that Strange, huh?
We'll talk about this movie. Yeah.
Strange.
There's some things I did like about this movie, so we will talk about this one. Back in 30 seconds.
Day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the world's greatest comic book channel with the world's greatest comic book shows for the world's greatest comic book people. You trying to win the world's greatest monthly giveaway on one of the world's greatest live streams. The Council of Comics. Phil, Green Shirt Guy. C. Bizzle will be on soon. Clifford's on an adventure again, so he's somewhere. So how you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
I want the green background because I couldn't wear a green shirt. I have to still do some laundry.
You know, you could do like a green screen with that. You know that, right?
That's probably you're probably right.
Got laundry going myself.
Laundry on a Sunday. I try to do those before the weekend. Even if it's like late at night. I'm gonna do it now so I don't have to do it on the weekend. But, well, it's Sunday. The movie of the week, of course, is Cliff's trilogy. It's Strange Days, starring Angela Bassett. We'll be talking about that later. But, of course, we have our monthly giveaway. So, Phil, do you have a hashtag for these fine, fine people out here? Green Shirt Guy, if you have a hashtag.
Oh, I'll put it in the chat. Hold on, I have one.
What happens, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to put a hashtag in the banner down below, and you have to put that in the comments section. And throughout the show, we will spin for ducks, and you can win those ducks. I am receiving information.
Sorry, I should have had this ready. There we go.
All right, so the first one. Oh, okay.
I got new eyes, everybody.
You got new glasses?
Yeah, I got new glasses.
Did they upgrade your vision?
Only like slightly. You know, my optic glass is still as powerful. So, but yeah, my prescription. He only slightly updated it. It wasn't like nothing crazy.
Nice. I gotta go see the eye doctor this week.
Okay.
This summer. Sorry, I haven't made an appointment.
Yeah, I made my appointment, and you should go. Like, you're supposed to at least get your eyes checked every year. I'm a little bit but I get glasses now every year.
I get glasses or a pair of contacts every year because my insurance is on.
Yeah, it's very important. I've been neglecting it, just because I'm stubborn and old. But now I realize that
last time I was there, he said the B word, and I gave him a really not nice stare.
What was the B word?
Bifocals.
That's what, you know what? They said that to me, and I remember all right, because you could get the bifocals like these without the line, and I was like, he said that to me, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but I did it, with no line, and then I got him home, and I was reading something comic. I was just like, yo, I am so glad I made that decision to do it.
Now, are you nearsighted or farsighted?
It's astigmatism. So
The stigmatism.
But are
you know where
near
that?
side or far side?
I'm not really sure.
Well, so can you see near or can you see far?
Yeah, I mean you can see both, but it's just like
Okay, because I'm nearsighted. So, I mean, I have mine here, but this is just the distance. If I got to read something, I have to actually just take them off.
okay.
So, it's funny because when I referee, you guys know that. When I wear my contacts to referee, it's not a big deal because I'm seeing distance. But occasionally, if I got to write something, I'm writing like this. It's still not a big deal. But the guy's like, he goes, "Well, you got to write all the time." I said, "Well, not really, not much." He goes, but I'm trying to think of the way he explained it to me. Because I said to him, I said, occasionally when my contact's in, I'm looking at my phone and I can't, I got to have it out here to see it.
Okay.
He just goes to me, he says, "Yeah, how old are you?" I told him. He's like, "Yeah, happy birthday." That's what happens when you turn 45. I'm like, "Oh, awesome, thanks, buddy."
The closer it gets, the more blurry.
It just, well, and I have when I have my contacts in. But if, I can see my hand like this, no problem.
Well, not the hand. Like, I can see my hand, but if there were words right there.
Well, what I'm saying is, if I
be a
have
little
my
different.
contacts in or I'm wearing my glasses, it's a problem. But if I have nothing in, I can see fine here. It's seeing distance where it's slightly.
I caught myself one time, just like looking old. Like I was like, "Oh my god, I'm old."
I'm gonna go see you, Christina. By the way.
I see you laughing, see Bizzle.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, like,
Bizzle, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bizzle.
On a comfort level, when I got the bifocals, I was like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. Like,
I'm stubborn, and maybe that's what it is.
So what? The bifocals is just, if you look at the bottom of the lens, it's sharper than the top of the one.
And you'll do it naturally when you're reading too. So it's like natural. Like you don't even really gotta look at the bottom of the lens. Right. Like these don't even have the line. It just naturally happens. Right.
And here's the wild part. So when I'm wearing my contacts, I have reading glasses. I almost never wear them though, but only when I'm having my contacts in and I'm out somewhere and I gotta, So I have literally 2 pairs. But I got my reading glasses at the dollar store for like $1.50. What?
Really? You read with those?
My prescription is actually not that strong. And in fact, the woman, when I was buying glasses this last time, she's like, "Oh, he gave you the prescription for readers?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Don't buy them here." She goes, "You're gonna waste your money." She goes, "You get the exact same thing at the dollar store."
Really?
Oh yeah, because it's 100%. If you know your prescription, it costs you like nothing.
What do you mean if you know your prescription?
Well, because you have to know what your prescription is. So mine,
like each one's different. They have different ones.
There's
different strengths for reading glasses.
And
yeah.
In the dollar store, they have those different strengths too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You learn something new every day, Council.
And my reading glasses look very similar to these, so I have them in 2 separate cases, and one's blue and one's black. So which one's which?
I can't wait to make that video where I'm just like reading, and I go, "Oh, hey, Council, officially old." All right, see, Bizzle's in the house.
What did you make, by the way, that I didn't get to eat?
Oh, I just grilled up some burgers and made some lemon pepper French fries.
Ooh, some
Hello.
burgers.
Yes.
Be making some chicken thighs with some adobo.
When's that coming my way?
Oh, Phil said the word. He's honorary Puerto Rican. I'm telling you, he said adobo, bro. That was the first word out of his mouth. He didn't say salt, pepper. He said chicken and some adobo.
Did I send you that video?
Me?
Did I send you that video on Instagram or no?
For me?
About white people buying spices in the store?
No.
I didn't see that.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you.
The Comic Book Community Awards is Happy Sunday. Don't forget there are less than 2 weeks to nominate the CBC Awards. Get out there and nominate. Go to the comicbookcommunityawards.org. I just been pushing people to vote for us as the best channel, best drawing show, best ongoing show for New Key. Vote, nominate. You're right.
We'll be voting soon enough.
Yeah.
So get out there. Joseph Michael, Strange Days is how I would describe the last 48 hours.
Wow.
Christina Payne is in the house. Taylor Winder's in the house. Kenneth Bird is in the house. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, Phil, if you want to get us ready with that box office, Oh, I do have those numbers, don't I? Somewhere. I know where they are. Oh. Well, while Phil's doing that, it's that amazing Sunday lineup. At 9:30 was the Sunday comic book show, hangover show. 10:45 was comic book church. At 3 p.m. was conversations with the community, just your average geeks. Here we are, the Council of Comics at 5 p.m. doing film and box office news. 5:30, after you guys done watching with us, you can go check out the West Coast Avengers Merry Monday mail call show. And then at 6 p.m. is Hero for Hire Comic Club. Matt, check them out. 7 p.m. kicking in with K-pop. They're doing Hellstones. 8:30 p.m. Legion of Comics. Looks like you're talking some Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific stuff. And then 9 p.m. Black Crown Comics weekly comic wrap up. TBD, so I guess it's to be determined whether they will be on or not. And now, here's Phil with the rest of the story.
I was counting how many movies I've seen in the top 10. Well, couple.
So, yeah, I've seen a couple. Number one this week, Superman making another 57,250,000.
What did I say, Sam, that it was going to
I'm
make?
looking for the numbers. Hold on.
I know I'm close.
What does it do? What did it do?
57.
I think I might have said
57,250,000.
I think I said 70, right?
Where's it at worldwide before I give the numbers? Could you make that bigger, Phil?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
235.
235 it is? It's at worldwide?
Worldwide,
Oh,
it is
for
at
406. It's at 406
worldwide.
and 57.
Yep.
All right, so let's see here. What did I say? What? Oh, I'm last. I said 70 million and 387 box office. So I'm actually the closest when it comes to box office, and the closest when it comes to worldwide box office, and domestic would be Green Shirt Guy.
I knew I was close on that. What did I
Green Shirt Guy said 58 million, but he also said 330 worldwide.
Right. Well, because I wasn't sure that it had opened in China yet, and I read today that in China it's actually not doing very well.
Bizzle said 65 million, 330 worldwide. Cliff said 61 million, 327 worldwide. And Phil said 55 million, 318 worldwide. So it made some money internationally.
Internationally.
Well, makes me think the stuff opened other places.
It made some money internationally.
Worldwide, it made 406 right now. And we asked last week if this is a success, if Warner is happy with this. I think the answer needs to be like, yeah.
It has to be yes. Thunderbolts hasn't even hit 400 million yet.
Is it a resounding yes, though?
Yeah.
It's a resounding okay.
It did well.
Yeah.
Well, and that's really all you have to do anymore, especially when you're kind of creating like a new universe. Is you only got to be like, well, and then you could do like the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and that's what they were going.
What could hurt it is Fantastic Four being a good movie.
Well, and what could hurt it too is that it spent a bunch of money on advertising that Fantastic Four did not.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 600 million for that, man. I don't know if it can reach 7.
Did you get your tickets for Fantastic Four?
No, I never buy my tickets ahead of time.
Yeah, but I was when I we'll go over it because I saw a couple movies this week. I bought my ticket while I was there.
Superman's holding strong.
Superman is holding strong.
It's gonna drop next week.
Yep.
But look at that total. Go back to that total.
The little drop.
406.
Jeez.
28.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
From 199 the week before to 128 this week. All right, so number 2,
122 of that Superman.
and yup, and 57 of that was Superman.
Well, I'm saying last week of that 199, 122 of it is Superman. So if it's an average movie that's making 50 to 60, it's about the same as it made this week.
Yeah.
So Jurassic World Rebirth comes in with another 23,400,000. That brings it worldwide.
Oh my God.
7.
Murdering Superman.
I would have seen this already, but I'm saving it with my 8-year-old. I told him I'd wait.
Oh, this has been out since July 2nd, so this has had a week up on Superman.
They came out while it was the night when I told him I'd wait.
I know what you did last summer and made 13.
I saw this.
And worldwide, it's only up to 24.
I saw it.
I'm not surprised.
Smurfs made 11 million. Worldwide is.
I think that's the surprise.
Yes.
That made
Smurfs
nothing.
pulling in 30, but it pulled 33 million worldwide on its
F1.
Yeah, but 11 million on its opening weekend domestically.
That's an animated movie, though.
Yeah, it's an animated. It's summertime. It's a kids movie. Which 3 of these things don't work?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Hang on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, maybe it wasn't going to make Superman money, but like, it should have beat Jurassic World.
I didn't even know it was coming out.
Yeah, I don't think it would have beat Jurassic World.
Well, it should have been a kids movie. It should have.
Yeah, I don't know. Smurfs though, like the Smurfs don't got that like. That
and I saw the trailer and I was like, eh.
So F1 comes in at number 5 this week, and F1 is up to 460 worldwide.
I almost went and saw
nice.
I heard
that's one of those. It's an Apple.
F1 made 9,615,000. Speaking of a kids movie, How to Train Your Dragon is up to 580 worldwide. It brought in another 5,350,000. That's a good number for that. Eddington, brand new this week, comes in at the number 7 spot, making 4,255,000. 2020, a standoff between a small town sheriff and a mayor sparks a power keg as a neighbor is pitted against each other in Eddington, New Mexico. Is that like a documentary?
No, I can't remember who was in it. It looks all right though.
It's your boy, Mr.
Pascal's in it, but there's some other people too.
Pedro's in it.
Yep.
Elio makes $2 million.
What's that total? Because that's a flop. Oh, that's a flop.
Yeah, that's bad. But you think about it, like Inside Out, like a year ago, hit that $1 billion mark, no problem.
Yeah. But I ain't seen hardly any advertisement for Elio.
They did it early, and they did it a bunch on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, but like I don't remember seeing anything on TV.
Right.
Lilo and Stitch in the 9 spot. And this is the other problem is like it's a little bit oversaturated with kids movies.
Yeah.
So Smurfs is gonna get wiped out by things like How to Train Your Dragon and Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Which,
got the bill.
Yeah, got the bill last week. It's still brought in 1,500,000 this week. And the number 10 spot is 28 years later, making 1,340,000. He had Mission Impossible make some money.
I saw that this week. That was good.
All right.
Which one?
Mission Impossible. I saw.
Megan 2.0 made a little bit of money still. That's gonna come. I think that's out on demand, like the unrated version now. Materialists, sorry, baby. Yeah. Thunderbolts is the number 20 spot.
It moved up.
And it still hasn't hit that 400.
How many theaters is it in? You go back.
Thunderbolts is in 20.
That's why. That's why.
And
so made $1,000 per theater. That's great.
Yep. And Kill the Jockey is the last spot. All right. And that's the box office. So Superman doing some decent numbers on its second week. Jurassic Park hanging in there high. And next weekend, I think, is Fantastic Four.
Yes. Next
But
weekend is going to be a big weekend.
I would recommend Mission Impossible, and it makes some interesting comments, whatever the word I'm looking for is, about AI. Watch the movie and then think about AI.
Interesting opinion, John. He's no Dean Cain. There's your review. And did you see my lounge fly? Didn't Dean Cain said something recently. They got people.
Yeah, he did.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to have your own opinions anymore.
No,
wait,
what-
what was that?
What did he say? He said it wasn't about an opinion. It was about a political stance, I think it was. More than
Talking about Superman.
like Superman. See, I'm not doing it justice. I gotta look it up. Dean
Well,
Cain.
I think his complaint was something along the lines of that Superman being painted as an immigrant, and it's a obviously in the current political climate we live in, what you're trying to do with that. And his thing is, and I don't disagree with him, that Superman's not an immigrant; he's a refugee. Two different categories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in the day that we live in today, it's like he's painting all immigrants not to be refugees. Do you see what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of immigrants
Correct.
that come
I
here
don't
now that are
disagree.
refugees.
But in this specific case,
You know what I mean?
Superman is a refugee, not an immigrant.
Yeah, I can see it.
When you're fleeing your planet,
Yeah.
it's being blown up.
Yeah.
Whether it's your fault or not, it's different than you just cross the border without. I'm not going to go into the political stuff.
But see,
I don't want to get into
he had a problem with it being changed from truth, justice, and the American way to truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
I don't disagree because that's all.
I mean, but let's be honest here.
They
If you're talking about the American way, if you're talking about the fairy tale American way, I get it. But when you're looking at it in a real world sense, the American way is not the American way that people have projected on the screen. And now comes up now that America has a lot of bones in their closet, a lot of things that they've done.
Country, so let's not act like
Right.
I'm not
no,
saying
that's not the point. That's not the point. Who cares about them? We got to take responsibility for our own.
I don't disagree, but,
You see what I'm saying?
let's not piss on in our own garden when everyone
No,
else
but
is doing the
you
same thing.
don't do that on your own garden, but you also don't keep your mouth shut about it. So there's two sides. You see what I'm
Disagree,
saying?
But okay, I think you keep your dirty laundry in house, but that's me.
But we don't even speak about our dirty laundry in our own house. We let the dirty
I
laundry just sit
disagree with
there.
that too, but
What? But what? I'm not trying. I just want to have your opinion on like why do you don't think that? And I'm not speaking of the people. I'm speaking of the structure, the American government system that they placed here. Yeah, America's got a lot of beautiful things in the families and stuff and doing the American way. But when it's the American way and it becomes this as a political, there's people in the world that rightfully be like, well, I could care less for the American way.
well, that's always going to be the case.
You know what I mean?
But show me a country in the world that has freed more. I'm not saying we don't have skeletons in our closet, but show me another country in the world that has freed more people from poverty and classism than any other country. Show me another.
But then
country in the
I
world
can hit
that
you with the
accepts
other
everybody.
side, though.
Because we're
I
the
can
only
hit you with the
country in
other
the
side,
world-
though, Green Sugar. Yeah,
Hold
they've
on,
done
we're
that.
the only country in the
But you
world
can't.
that has is a mixed melting pot. Every other country in the world is way more racist than we are, but we get blamed for
Yeah,
it.
but you're forgetting the
everybody
part
still wants
that,
to come
yeah, we freed people, but you're forgetting the part that we also enslaved more people than anybody in history.
That's not true.
That's huge. That's not
100%
that's
true.
not like a
There are
little
more
speck on the
enslaved people.
table.
There are more enslaved people today than there were in the entire time that we were enslaving people. And I'm not
Enslaved
I'm not saying
today?
we shouldn't take onus for that. But I'm just saying there are more
I'm just
enslaved
saying
people
that's
today
all I'm
than
saying.
there
We
were
need to
then.
take a little more responsibility for who we are. You know, that's all I want to say. There's great things in America. There's bad things in America. You know, but that's everywhere. All right. So now that we got that,
let me just finish with that.
okay.
If we're such a bad country, then why does everyone still want to come here?
It's not about it being such a bad country. It's
No, I'm
about
just saying,
it's
we're
about
such a
doing
bad
bad
country
things
that
and
everyone
not
says
taking
we're bad around the
responsibility.
world, but they still want to come.
No, but that's not. It's not about being a bad country. It's about doing bad things and not taking responsibility for them.
We're not the only ones, and I'm not saying that we should.
But why is that the argument? We're not the only ones. I don't care about the other ones. We live in America. We have to take responsibility for what we've done. Like, let's go back.
I'm just saying, how many times do we have to apologize for things that we've done in the past?
But apology comes with also making restitution for what you've done.
And we have
you can't just say, "Oh, I'm sorry for chopping off your leg," and then just walk away. You got to pay some restitution for that, and that hasn't been done.
In which case?
In the case of African American slaves.
So who are we
hasn't been
paying
done.
back? And I'm just
right.
I don't want to get
To figure out the process, I get you. That's a process to figure out who exactly goes back to. Right? I understand that, but not even that process has been started.
That's not true, because it was.
Where did it happen?
It was way back when.
There's never been reparations.
This is the converation.
No, I get it. We'll save this for council political talk or something like that. But I like talking about this.
We could spend the whole 2-3 hours.
Yeah, we could. We're not. I'm sorry about that, council.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do it.
Again, this is not what
we didn't do it.
So I apologize.
All right. That dang Dean King started all this. I know I didn't like it, Dean King. All right.
Still better than the Superman Returns Superman.
Who? What's his name?
I forgot his name because he was so bad.
Brandon Routh?
Yes.
He was all right.
Come on.
He was all right.
There's a reason why he's called the emo Superman.
Yeah, but I thought he made up for himself in the Arrowverse.
See, I didn't watch Arrow.
You should watch the Arrowverse if you want to see. Well, you don't want to see more of him, so.
I like Flash. I watched Flash for a while, but
Flash got horrible in the tail end of it.
That's what I heard. I watched like the first 3.5 seasons, and then it got away from me. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I go to certain things. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can. You're not moving, but I can hear you.
See?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Phil, explain this to me. When I go on certain tabs, it starts to freeze everything. And then when I go into a different tab, it goes back to normal. So is it because I'm on a certain website that's making everything?
It might be. It might be.
CBS.
Yeah. It's probably like whatever the website is. It's like
so weird.
Your computer is like old, right? Like
this one, yeah, it's probably about like oof.
Okay.
If you're saying that,
you did 2 oofs. You know what's old.
I mean, but it doesn't feel. Yeah.
Is this the one that you bought when you went to?
What I was just going to talk about, I wanted to go to that website. I'm not going there. Other news was James Gunn said that he wouldn't mind casting Henry Cavill in the future DCU.
He also said, which will make both myself and Joey.
Oh, we're still talking about the computer, huh?
That Pattinson will not be the DCU Batman.
Yeah.
What? Who said that?
Gunn said that in the last couple of days. He said that specifically.
Did he say that? I need a quote.
Say that in no uncertain terms.
I need a quote.
Now,
I don't know.
We all.
I need a quote.
Changed, but he definitely said it.
But come on, Green Shirt Guy. It makes sense.
Let it. No.
Does it?
Let it be.
It makes sense.
Let it be its own universe. Why does everything have to do this?
Because it's too much.
It's already successful. doing its own thing. Let it be its own thing.
It's too much. It's too many universes. Like when it comes to
right,
movies,
because-
you want
because
one
DC has the
cinematic
idea from the
universe.
Man, wait until like 6 months from now, and James goes, "Well, it was always our idea to incorporate that."
No, I 100% agree with you, Phil, and that's what I'm saying. But his current statement is that Pattinson will not be the DCU Batman.
Now, from what I've been reading in between the lines, he just handed in the Batman 2 script.
It's actually finished because I haven't read that.
But his health is very, very bad.
Okay.
Like deathly bad.
Well, that might kill the movie then.
No, what they're saying, this is all rumor and stuff. Don't come at me out there. But he would try to finish this movie, and this would be the end of that iteration. Like Batman 2 would be.
So you got to kill yourself making a movie.
If that's what you want to go out as, that's on
I
him.
guess
You know what I mean?
Go out doing what you love.
But then that would be the end of that, and then Pattinson would join the DCU. After
Don't like
that.
it. Don't like it.
That's the going thing right now.
Don't like it.
So
I'm anti that.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes, my friend. All right, let me do a couple announcements. Well, let's spin for a duck. My God.
Yeah.
People out here waiting for ducks. Oh, my God. All right. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw. Whose health is bad? Well, all of us, silly.
No. Who were you talking about? Who were you talking about? The health was bad.
Oh, Matt Reeves, Taylor Winder. Matt Reeves is who I was talking about.
Okay.
That's why it's been taking so long, because his health is a little problematic right now. I wish him all the best too. All right, next hashtag. It's a private chat. Oh yeah.
If it's mine,
Yeah, it's yours. It's yours. This is film related. Jericho 1.
Stevens, I love the face you made.
At the bottom. Let me do a couple announcements, then we'll get right into the movie, guys. Young at Heart Foundation is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. They do great things for the kids out there waiting medical procedures, guys. Go out to youngatheartfoundation.com. Scroll down till you see this green button right here to register to become a donor for Donate at Life America, because more than 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant that you can help by becoming an organ donor today if that's what you would like. And then you could also sponsor a Hope Kit that's 100% tax deductible. They'll take all the funds together, create these great gift boxes for the kids, and give that to them. If you have another way you want to help the organization, give Mike and Young at Heart Foundation a call at 323-396-9998 or email them at info@youngatheartfoundation.com. Let them know the council sent you. Alternative. Oh, that's the private chat. Y'all gotta see the private chat.
Becomes less and less private every time you do that.
I know. Let's hope they didn't see the Josh history about how Macho Man Savage threatened him one day. Let's hope y'all did not see that.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Alternative is owned by Anthony. He's also part of the Council of Comics. There's a special for you guys out there that, listen, you want to get into comics, right? Your kids are there. You want to get your kids into comic books. You have no clue what to do. You're going to give Anthony a call at Alternaverse, right? 845-233-4234. You're going to say, hey, I was watching the Council of Comics. They mentioned you guys. I want to get my kids into comics. What do you recommend? Anthony's going to recommend some books. And then you'll be like, yeah, you know what? Send that to me. He's going to bag and board it all at no extra cost. And he's going to take 10% off that order. And he's going to ship it out to you. Or if you want to take a trip up and pick them up yourself, it's 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. So give Anthony a call at 845-233-4234. Email him at alternaverse2@aol.com. They're also on Instagram at Alternaverse, and the website is alternaverse.net. All right. Let's get into what we're here for, guys.
Oh Lord.
How do you really feel?
What?
Don't hold back.
Oh my goodness, C-Bizzle. I don't like that response.
All right, so before we even start, we obviously won't do it later. Am I giving out one or two today? Because we didn't do it last week.
Oh, you didn't get one. Well, two then, right? It's
so
two.
We'll do two, and they can two. Do two separate.
Yeah. So that'll be for the end. Green Shirt Guy's gonna ask some questions. He's got 3 questions. First person to get.
Well, I have 6. I have 6 prepared.
All right, you get 3 of those, Green Shirt Guy. You get 3.
Well.
You know what? You should ask him now. You should put him in the chat now, and then when we get an answer.
You know what? That's a good idea.
No, because they can cheat by looking it up online.
We want him to win, Green Shirt Guy. You know what I
want
mean?
him to win, but I also want him to watch the movie.
All right, so out of those 6, pick 3, and at the end we'll ask those.
I have the categories. You guys always pick the categories.
All right, so when we get to that part, we'll pick 3 out of that. And if you guys get those right, first person to get it right is going to get 2 stickers. It's 2 stickers, right?
Well, or 2 people could win 1.
Or 2 people could win 1.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So, all right. Strange Days. A black marketeer tries to save a woman in 1999 Los Angeles. That's all that they put in that thing. There's a lot more than that.
Really generic.
Yeah.
Very generic.
There's a lot more going on than that.
How about I do a different one? Strange Days. A black marketeer who's in the line of selling memories for real life people gets caught up in a murder plot, right? While also being helped by his best friend, who is a limo driver, but a gun-toting, fighting limo driver. And some of us, me and Green Shirt Guy in particular, are saying that this is the sequel to Waiting to Exhale.
Yes. Yes.
because she's got the same kid. It's the same kid.
And it's a couple years later.
So when Waiting to Exhale is the prequel, and this is the sequel, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think about this movie, guys?
I actually liked a lot of this. I liked a lot of things about this movie.
I like most of it.
And one of the things is I liked that this is a cyberpunk movie.
100%.
It's a cyberpunk story that they're telling, and it's like a cyberpunk story, from 1995. So there wasn't too much of that really going around. Right. I also it has a way of capturing the feel of technology in because this takes place at the millennium. In 1995, the way technology was coming, the way technology was coming out at us that fast, kind of had a way wow, this movie's really gonna be
foreshadowing the future.
Yeah,
I mean, sort of, but it kind of jumps pretty significantly.
See, Bizzle, you making that face.
This movie came out in 95, and this is supposed to be 4 years later.
Right.
And there's significant technology jumps that we still haven't gotten to.
Yeah, right. But that's where the sci-fi comes in. But
in 4 years, though?
In 4 years?
But
listen, the internet was right there. It was around 95, 96.
And that's when technology was those little mini discs for the recording.
Yeah,
well, that's the part that got me watching this. So in 4 years, none of it's digital. We're still with.
But wait, you're going. No, I gotta combat you on this. You're going off the idea of that since that time till now, what's happened.
Well,
it took that long to get there. In 95, you don't have that perspective.
I will partially grant you that. However, in 95, we had MP3s and MP4s.
Mm-hmm.
So that digital media did exist. but not
Yes.
the way it does now.
Right.
Yes.
So I'll give you a 50-50 on that.
I
But-
thought that's crazy, like, because that's today. That's the Oculus and all that. Like,
yeah, Oculus.
you know what I mean?
The,
Oculus is
they
not
actually
that,
have
on
the
that level
virtual-
yet, but
they do have the virtual reality like camera, and you could actually like if you go on a roller coaster, you can record the roller coaster ride in like 3D and stuff.
yeah.
So I found that whole aspect of it like really interesting. So a lot of like 90s sci-fi films were kind of defined by how big the explosion was. And that's really like that this movie did not go that route. This was trying to like go for something.
I'll give you, it did try to ground things to a significant degree.
So
Although
it didn't go
there's a
to
couple
like
things
how
where I
big
was like,
the
well, I don't know about that.
Oh,
How about the fact that his voicemail on his answer machine was digital, which we have
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I
Yeah.
was like, all right, well,
Yeah.
that was ahead of its time, but obviously we got to that at some point.
Yeah.
The part that was, it's like he's driving around in the middle of like riots.
How many?
You know what I
too many
mean?
cars on
Like-
fire.
Like
Where's
there's
the
literally
car?
chaos happening on the sidewalks, and they're just like, all right, and he's eating food, like,
Right.
I was
Yeah.
like,
it goes for a very dystopian like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like the movie does go
Dystopian,
for.
but you can live through it because
That's the main thing I was wondering to myself. I was like, so what makes him untouchable
right.
when
Right.
driving down the street?
because I thought he was like this rich guy, but he's really not a rich guy.
No.
Not at all.
He
Well,
had to show his driver's license, but I ain't see nothing special about it.
I don't think he's poor, but he's
Yeah.
not rich either. I think he's
No.
doing okay for himself.
Well, he got his
Right.
car repossessed. He don't got any money.
Right, because he probably is not paying his bill, but he's like doing okay. Like he's clearly able to buy really nice clothes and get into places. But
Yeah.
maybe that's more of his charm than anything else. And the other thing that threw me is every time they were in that metal club, I'm going, like, is that an LA thing? Because I've been to a bunch of clubs in my day, but I've never seen
It's
Chain
always that
fence.
vibe, though. That's that punk, like. But this is
That was like the time period vibe.
Am I just not going to the right clubs? Because I've never seen anything
So-
like that.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way. All of Green Shirt Guy moments he's gonna say today, I'm gonna be 100% in agreement with. I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
put it out there.
Thank you.
What else about this movie?
How about Juliette Lewis just loves being topless in this movie?
Bro, see? I was sitting there like I had to close my door because I didn't want my son to walk
I'm like, it's
past.
fine, but I'm like, you just love taking your shirt off? Really? Whatever.
I said, they gonna, she
There's
gonna
a
take
lot
her shirt off?
of that in this movie, like a lot of
Bro.
tea.
I don't know. Her acting was like, I don't know. She was like, don't come back. No
Yeah.
more. Like, basically, I'm like, oh, so you want him to come back and save you? Is that what you're saying
Right,
here
right,
now?
right.
Like, I was like, come on, man. Too much. I thought that the whole thing that you put on your head and records everything,
It was
No.
believable.
crazy.
Here's the thing, though.
That's
I said,
like a very cyberpunk thing to do. And that's like
Yeah.
almost like a thing. Like
Yes.
in Shadowrun, they're called BTLs, but it's the same idea where you're gonna experience the thing. Like
so
you know,
it's wireless, but it's not digital.
So yeah,
That's
Uh,
the thing that I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, right. It's wireless, but it's not digital.
in what you would call it in like Black Mirror, it's like a little thing that goes under your ear.
You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's always like this thing like that kind of does what they're saying it does.
Did
It's
I
just how
miss
they
something?
portray it is a little bit different in each of those like cyberpunk things.
Did I miss something? Did they explain how it works?
It hits your
Nah.
cerebral cortex. I think
Yeah.
that's all you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Okay.
And
I
you
thought
had
they
to
went
close
in
your
depth
eyes
with
so you
it. I
wouldn't
can't
see double.
remember.
Yeah.
There's also like the one guy like they kind of fried his brain, but they didn't kill him.
Two guys.
That's also like an effect of
Yeah.
all those things right across like this cyberpunk
Yeah.
genre.
There was something that always bugged me about that guy's hair. His best
Right.
friend.
Right.
Through the whole movie, I'm like, whoa, who came up with this idea for this hair? But then it made sense at the end.
Yeah.
They pull off the wig and all that. But it was creepy. The fact that he was attacking the women and making them watch it and feel it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was a very creepy
Well,
aspect of
and
it.
then
Yeah.
saying, "Wow, this guy's
Thank
really
you, Phil.
creepy."
Yeah,
That was a very creepy, and I was like, wow, for it's like cyberpunk. That's a
that was
very creepy.
wild.
I had to take a shower after this film.
Yeah.
I
How
felt
about
so.
there is a beautiful moment in this movie that kind of separates itself. And
Mhm.
correct me if I'm wrong, Steve. The part where he gives the guy in the wheelchair without the legs the video of the man running
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Christmas, I'm like, all right,
That was good.
I'll call that the palate cleanser of the
right.
movie.
It's the only
Yeah.
where you're like, all right, it's fine.
Yeah.
How about young Vincent D'Onofrio?
And
Look,
and I wrote that down. It's funny you say that because I say that he's in his young, skinny, sweaty face.
Yeah.
Yes. when he came around the corner with the other cop, and I was like, "Hey, I know you."
And
I did that a lot.
And Fichtner's his partner.
Right. I did that a
Yeah.
lot in this movie. I was like, "Hey, I know you. I know you. I know you."
Yes.
Mhm.
There's a couple great lines in this movie. Well, not great, but there's a couple. There's one that made me laugh, but there's a couple where you're like, whoa, okay. The part where Faith's, the guy who's the record label guy, says the only time a whore should open her mouth is when she's giving head. I was like, whoa.
Whoa. You ain't
Probably
saying that
should be
today.
saying that
That was
today.
over. Yeah. One part of this movie this movie came out a year before Tupac being killed.
It came out right after Rodney King.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the
So that's
the
why
thing
we
they had
got-
the rappers with the the LAPD and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like 1 year later, Tupac would be caught up in something similar. And it was a similar kind of rapper, you know what I mean? Like Jericho 1, Tupac, like almost as if they were prophesying something coming.
Yeah.
But that was wild.
Even at the beginning, that whole robbery scene, like that one guy, he was in a front seat with the tan stockings. He was pissing me off.
Yes.
Like he was like, the one guy said, "Okay, let's go in here quiet." He just kicks open the door and starts yelling. I'm like, bro.
And I like how because they show that, and the way they show it is like first person cam.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like Doom style. Like,
that was cool. Running up the steps, that camera shot. I was
What
like,
do you
Yeah.
say too? Don't show my face. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe put it on before I start.
Right.
Like I thought that was totally part. This is dope in the movie. Then find out it's a clip. I was like, oh, this isn't even
Yeah.
real. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked most of this movie. It really went downhill for me in the last half hour. Basically,
it was long. This movie
it was
long.
too long.
And that's
You could've taken a
you know
half hour out of
what?
this
That's
movie and made it
that's
better.
where like one of the things, that we talked about what I liked about it, like what I didn't like about it, kind of the wrap up in the ending.
Yeah, you
All
could have
right.
edited it.
It's like it was a little bit long in the tooth, and it was also like all right, there's like this huge mystery going on, and I kind of like had it like figured out before like the reveal, and I was like a little bit ahead of the story there.
Yeah.
And like as a like a watcher or a reader of this stuff, you shouldn't really be ahead of it.
Yeah, I didn't trust that guy strictly because of his hair through the whole
Well,
movie.
I had seen this movie in the theater, so I knew it was on the clip that they ended up seeing towards the end of the movie. I saw it. I knew where we were going. I just forgot that the friend was also involved. I was like, oh, okay. Well, with the the other stuff.
Then
The part where they kept blaming the LAPD, I had a slight problem with because I'm like, yes, they were cops. I'm not disputing that, but like, it wasn't like the LAPD was covering it up. They didn't know about it. It was two really rogue bad cops that did something really bad, but so now you color the entire LAPD. That's why I was like, all right, I don't know about that. That and how many people go through glass in this movie?
A few times.
Way too easily, too. Like You ever try and break glass on something accidentally? It's not that easy.
Oh, when he rubbed the guy's arm on the glass,
Right.
Like, ugh. Is the sea pistol frozen?
He's bouncing in and
Bounce
out.
off for a second.
Yeah.
Here's my other problem with this. Well, maybe I should wait till Steve Bizzle comes back because he might agree with me on that. Well, so Fichtner shoots himself, right? Did you notice the editing mistake? So he shoots himself, and the next shot is him laying on the ground, but there's no blood anywhere, and he's fine.
Wait, who shot himself?
Remember the partner? The partner picked
Yeah.
up the gun.
Oh, yeah.
There's no blood anywhere. He's laying on the ground fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay.
Like the whole fight between Ralph Fiennes and that other guy, like that was just like, it wasn't like the best of action fights. Like,
It took way too long.
Yeah.
So remember, so it's supposed to be this, very volatile situation. Nobody trusts the cops. They all hate the cops through the whole movie, right? Then at the end of the movie, we got the two cops, handcuffed to that, whatever that metal thing was.
Yeah, the barrier.
And the one shoots himself, and the other one picks up the gun and is threatening people, and starts shooting. Right? Nobody runs away though. Nobody.
That was wild when the cop was just shooting into the crowd, like
randomly.
Because he's after her. Yeah.
Nobody runs away.
Nope.
And nobody attacks the cops until about 30 seconds later. Then they all attack the cops, and it's a riot.
Yeah.
What changed in that 20 to 30 seconds? It made no sense.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Grisha guy. Up 100%.
Also, the cops are evil, but they don't shoot the woman when she's at gunpoint and they got her cuffed. Angela Bassett. They don't shoot her then.
No.
They wait till she starts to run and then he shoots at her.
I always wondered why they didn't just get out the car and like fight the police. Why are they gonna stand in the car and like let it get like? It was a cool scene when she drove it like on fire into the water, and that's how they get out.
Yeah.
But, like I don't know. It needed something else. Like they needed to like have hacked the car or something. Cyber hacked the car so they can't get out. Like that would have been just a quick explanation there.
Also, right, D'Onofrio starts shooting into the crowd, right, and gets shot back at, and gets hit in the chest like 5 or 6 times, right? He's not wearing a bulletproof vest on duty, but he was earlier in the movie. Explain that to me.
Yeah.
I can't, because I'm agreeing with you.
And then, and it's a nice moment, whatever, but it makes there's no connective tissue to really get to what's the point of the kiss at the end of the movie?
Yeah, there was no.
It was because he had
up there.
He was like they kind of like filled that in a little bit. He was a cop, and he had helped her with something like her kid.
Right.
They definitely had like a relationship after.
And then she did say that she cared about him in more ways that he really understands. But you just didn't get it from the movie.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
I got that like he didn't kind of get it from.
Yeah, he didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Where she's kind of like spilling like this guy's not getting it because he's fighting over Juliette Lewis so much.
And we don't even get a montage of him seeing a bunch of scenes where she's saving him, and then him going, oh, and then go like that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I'm
like he gets it at the end, I guess.
All right.
My favorite line in the movie though was when he's talking about the commissioner when she says, "Can I trust this guy with to give him the clip?" And he says, "His ass is so tight that when he farts, only dogs can hear it." That made me laugh. I thought that was good.
Now, with the realm of reboots, do you think this should get a reboot?
No.
It has potential, man. I know I sound like those execs, but it has potential.
No,
I mean,
I don't need another one of these.
They reboot Total Recall, so
and didn't do a good job with that one either.
And now they're about to do Running Man, so.
Oh yeah, that's
that one looks like a different movie.
It's a different movie. It's totally different. All right, let's do the questions now, Green Shirt Guy.
All right. like I said, I have 6 categories. You guys can pick the category. I have location, business, drinks, fashion, firepower, and vehicles.
Let's go drink because I need one after this film.
Okay. Is everybody at home ready?
All right, at home, he's gonna give you a question. Just write an answer. I'm gonna give you guys about
And we see it
30
at
seconds
least
on
3
each one.
times. We see it at least 3 times that I saw. There might have been other times in it. What is the name of the alcohol that Lenny drinks?
You have 30 seconds.
I don't know the name of the brand, but I know the type.
Well, that's the brand you want.
Yeah.
Because you see it.
Yeah, you do.
Put it into the comment section. Repeat the question one more time.
Yeah. So, what is the name of or the name brand of the alcohol that Lenny drinks? And you see, like I said, you see it 3 times. There might be more, but I know that I saw it at least 3 times.
10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1.
See, but what you got?
I can't remember the name of the. I know it was a vodka.
Penguin vodka.
Penguin.
Penguin, right?
Yeah,
Penguin.
I knew it was a vodka. Because it had a penguin on the
And
I remember
yeah,
now.
it was
It had
a
a penguin on the.
penguin in like a little tuxedo.
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Okay, so I'll let you pick again. Location, business, fashion, firepower, vehicles.
I'll let you do it, Sam.
Location.
What's the
Okay.
name of the hotel that Iris is murdered in?
Oh, what is the name? I know it too. I know it too. What is the name of the
This is
hotel that
the one
Iris
I thought
murdered
was
in?
too easy. I was like, maybe I won't use this one.
I got it. I think I got
don't.
it. You got 20 seconds. What is the name of the hotel? Nope. It's not Bonaventure.
Nope.
It's not the Old
It's
English.
not Old English, no.
It's not 8 question marks.
I think that Old English was the last question. That's wrong.
All right, Taylor.
It's not the Westin. 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Sam?
The Regal Sunset?
No.
What
The
is it?
Sunset Regent.
Ah!
All right, Bill, you get to pick now. Business, drinks, fashion. Business, fashion, firepower, or vehicles.
Vehicles.
Okay. What is the problem with Mace's windshield?
Oh.
Because Lenny says they don't make anymore.
What is the problem? Don't answer yet, Phil. They have
Don't answer for them.
20 seconds. What is the problem with Mace's windshield in the car? 10 seconds. And if nobody answers this, those 2 stickers are going to next week.
Right. So there'll be 3. You can win 3.
And I think somebody will win next week because it's Wakanda forever. And a lot of people have seen that.
Right.
So.
Maybe I'll have to make them harder next week.
And stop. Go ahead, Phil.
I'm going to say the problem was it was bullet resistant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was not bulletproof. It was bullet resistant.
Good job, Phil.
All right. So would we let you? Let's go through the last 3 questions just for fun.
Okay.
What's the name of Angela Bassett's client that Lenny tries to sell clips to?
Fukushima.
It was Japanese, wasn't it?
It's Fu something.
Mr. Fumitsu.
Fumitsu. That's what it is. That's right.
What piece of jewelry does Lenny keep trying to use to get himself out of trouble?
Rolex. Fake
A
Rolex.
fake Rolex.
Yeah.
It's always a fake Rolex.
And then in the scene where he wakes up and, remember he watches the video and wakes up and he goes and gets his gun. How many bullets were in the clip that he put in his gun?
Oh, I don't know.
2?
one, and
Oh,
you can
okay.
clearly see it's only one.
Yeah.
So he can shoot one person and hope that he gets them. If he misses, he's
I
screwed.
thought it was like one of those types. It was one in the chamber, one in the clip.
No, well, so you see him put it in because he looks at it and there's clearly only one. Then he puts it in.
See, that's one of those scenes that you have to make
okay.
in the movie. Like, okay, you show people that he has one bullet, so now you're gonna have to have a scene in the future where it's either he's gonna miss or make with that
Or it's
one
a
bullet,
yeah, it's a problem.
and it's gonna be something. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's Strange Days. Let's give our numbers. Phil, you're up first.
I am giving this movie. You know what? It is really good until like the last half hour. It was
Agreed.
that last half hour kind of brought my score down a little bit because, like I said, I was a little bit ahead of the movie, and then it just went on for a little bit too much. I do like the director of this movie, Catherine Bigelow. But this movie, I'm giving it a 7.
A 7.
So I did enjoy the movie. I think it's like a 3-star movie overall, but it's like a 7. It's not quite.
Joseph Michael says we missed his answer. I thought that answer came in afterwards. Yeah, it came in afterwards, Joe.
It was delayed.
We're watching.
Yeah, definitely because
we're watching, Joe. All right. Steve Izzle.
One, this movie was a little too long for me. And sometimes I get the way that this. I know I should be used to it because it was in the 90s, but some of the camera work was a little disjointed, and I didn't care for it too much. Some of the scenes just made me feel like I said, I took a shower after this. Like that one gentleman that wanted to be a 18-year-old girl.
Yeah. Well, no. He was watching a video of an 18
of a girl in the show. He was
he was going like this though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so what I do is some of the scenes were wild. Like you said, the two cops coming in the subway just randomly shooting.
Yeah.
And not only the people didn't like run away, they didn't barely move.
Yeah.
And I would have to give this movie 5.5.
5.
That was lower than I was expecting. I'm gonna go with Phil. So I liked most of this movie, and I remember seeing this in the theater. So I don't know if I had fond memories of it. So it was like, oh, okay, I haven't seen this in a while. I was with it for the most part. I think the acting performances were actually really good. I can't think of one where it's like, oh, that guy really just kind of phoned it in. Did you notice that the black guy that is the bodyguard that's the LA Rams player, do you know what else he's been in? I had to look it up because I'm like, man, he looks really familiar. He's the guy from The Replacements. Remember the football movie about the NFL strike? He's the guy that was in prison. He just says he's been a resident of the state of Virginia for the last 4 years. He's the safety that made like 3 or 4 interceptions like it. It's the same guy.
Gotcha.
And for whatever reason, maybe it's just because I haven't watched Prime in a while because I watched it on Prime. My subtitles were on, so I was able to look at the lyrics to a bunch of the songs. I thought the music was actually really good, even though that club was kind of out there. If you read the lyrics, especially Juliette Lewis's lyrics, really work with what's going on in the plot, which is wild, because she's clearly not singing. But like I said, I liked the acting. The plot was okay. The last half hour, 40 minutes, really kind of went off the cliff for me. The music was good. So because of the last half hour, 40 minutes, I'm going to give it a 7 as well.
All right. I'm going to give it a 6. I thought it was, okay movie. There's all those green shirt guy plot moments I agree with. It just didn't have that 7, 8, 9 feel for me. Acting was great. Just certain things I thought it was too long. I thought it could have been edited to be a little bit quicker. and I didn't like Juliet. What's her name? Juliet
Lewis.
Lewis. I didn't like her character. I liked Angela Bassett's character. I liked the main guy.
What about
I didn't like the best friend guy that turned out to be the bad guy.
Sizemore?
I feel like in every movie you can't trust him, no matter what movie he's in.
It's
like,
he's either the best friend you can trust or the one you
I was like, oh, this
because
guy, he's the bad guy. As soon as I saw him, I said, he's the bad guy.
Oh,
So,
what about
I give
the record label guy who was in The Crow, who's been in a bunch of stuff, who's always kind of the bad guy?
Yeah,
like Gravel.
it was decent in there. So that gives it. Of course, we got to get Cliff's number.
6.38.
6.38. That's below the IMDb.
Yeah,
that's one below it. So,
if this movie was like an hour and like 65, hour 45 minutes, it would have been better.
Yes,
that 2.5 hours is just
a little bit tighter at the ending too.
100% tighter at the ending.
Like the last half hour of this was like, all right.
Like, I don't need to know that you made up the story about the Death Squad. That's fine. Just cut that out. There's a bunch of little things you just cut out. I don't need the kiss.
Yeah.
You can just show the two cops getting shot really quickly. I don't need that. There's a lot of stuff that you could have crunched down and made that last half hour about 10 minutes, and it's a better movie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Strange Days. Let us know in the comments section what you thought about that. And next week, we are finishing out Cliff's trilogy with Wakanda Forever. I'm excited to see this movie again. It's been a minute since I watched this movie.
I watched it last year.
Again. So
I haven't watched it since I was in the theater because that first 5 minutes of this film, boy, I tell you.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to tell you. It's hard.
It was hard.
It's on Disney Plus, and that's where I've watched it a couple times. And I own it because I got the steel book of Namor.
Nice.
So make sure you guys tune in next Sunday, 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, and we'll finish out Cliff's trilogy with Wakanda Forever. Tomorrow night is New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. It's episode 151. We got Batman Hush, Void Rivals, some new Dr. Aphra, and a ton of other new books coming out, plus more chances to win ducks. So make sure you tune in at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific for that. We're going to go over all the new books coming out. Then on Wednesday, it's Council of Comics Live, episode number 13. It's our live community hangout. Come join us. You can be on the show, too. We're going to go over FOC. We have some trivia for you to win ducks and all that. On Thursday is Fill in the Blanks, episode number 13, The Thundercats.
I got to start drawing mine.
Steve Bizzle, Green Shirt Guy.
You me both.
They'll be doing Thundercats. So 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Also on the channel is the Council unboxing of the Superman figures. People are liking that video. Go check that out. That was fun. We also have our Joey Council Conversations. Blade is in the new season of Marvel Rivals. Joey loves talking about this. And yeah, that's it. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you are subscribed. This is the only way. We have to spin for the last duck, right? Almost forgot.
Yep.
I almost forgot. Jericho won.
Started a riot up in here.
Yeah, I know, right?
15 seconds. I thought
it's going to be 30 seconds after everyone gets shot.
Oh man, I watched the train wreck about the girls' 16th Sweet 16 party that turned into like a riot.
Oh, I watched that one this week too.
I watched that, and I was like, how many Sweet 16s have turned into like a riot? Like, that is one hell of a party.
Like I said, I love the part at the end where she says, if it wasn't my party, I would have gone to it as well.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw. Who's going to win it, ladies and gentlemen? John's Comics with Friends. Congratulations. You are in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, for new keys and hot comics of the week. We're going over all the new books tomorrow. All right? So make sure you are subscribed. For myself, for Phil, for Green Shirt Guy, for C Bizzle, for Cliff, and the rest of the Council of Comics. We love you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace, my dreams.
Make the brightest day. Where are the heroes?